beginning our author study today. What are you doing over here, Joss? What do you got rolling?
Thunder cake, and as I'm going through, I realize that she's going through tough times, so I'm taking notes.
And here, let me do one thing. Do you have the book investigation directions, Andy? You don't necessarily need them, but what are you starting to see here? Anything in the three areas we're focusing on? Anything about characters, plot, setting, or anything that's autobiographical about her?
Well, she's sort of kind of talking about her own life and how she made the thunder cake. So I'm taking notes on how she's going through adventures to get the ingredients they need for thunder cake.
Perfect. All right, keep taking those notes. Then, just so we know, what are you going to do after you're done your note taking for this book? What's the next step? What are you going to create?
Kid blog.
You're going to create a blog, exactly. And they're going to answer these questions right here.
Okay.
And that's the process we're in here. You're going to do the. They're going to investigate 3 different books. What book are you investigating?
John Philip Duck.
Yeah, John Philip Duck. Brookie wasn't here the other day, so what are you up to, Brooke?
Taking notes.
You're taking notes? What book are you choosing first?
I don't know that yet.
You don't know yet? I'll get that doc set up. Pick a book. You can pick one of those books over there. A lot of people are picking Thunder Cakes because it's online as one of their books. What you got going on, Emma?
Something.
You what?
Something.
Something? What's that something you got going on? Uh-huh. What have you noticed about this book?
It's true.
It's a true book. One of the things you're looking at is point of view. So that one's from what point of view?
Patricia.
From her point of view, is that first person or third person?
Third person. First person.
Yeah, exactly. What you got going on here? Some kids are writing their notes. They got the option. You can write your notes.
I'm reading the book Meteor, and I'm taking notes as I go along.
She's using Google Docs. The nice thing about using the doc, it does make it easy to transition over to your blog later. You can use what you've already wrote for your summaries and build off it. And then, these ladies over here. Need some help? No. What is it? What is it? What's the name for it? You're watching the interview, huh?
Yeah.
What's the interview? How's that helping you, Daniel?
It's helping me. Like her grandmother was from the Ukraine. She was raised in a household with old people or something.
Cool.
Just find some information.
Right. What question would it really help you think about as you start to read your book here? What one of these questions?
Our family was multicultural.
Maybe all of them, but which one in particular?
Maybe question 2.
Yep. So what does question 2 say?
Do you see any clues in the book that are biological? Does that? This means, do you see Patricia making connects with her own life? What are those connections? Think about interviewing.
Yeah, the interview we viewed.
With
Yeah,
Patricia on YouTube.
Yeah, and that's the one you're looking at now. Yeah, so this will help you learn about her life. Then in turn, when you start to read this book, you'll know more about her, won't you? And so then you can show those connections she makes in a book to her own life. Awesome. And you're taking some notes here?
Yeah.
So you know a little bit about her background? It's awesome.
I'm watching the interview as well, but I'm gonna pause the video every now and then so I can take notes.
Cool. Are you taking notes on a doc or?
Yeah. I just take a click. And then wind it up.
Nice. Cool. So you get choice, right? Choose what works well for you. Sam, you doing thunder cake?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Alright, we got these last lovely ladies. They're in the booth. Kiana's the note-taking king. She loves taking notes. Alright, so there's a quick glimpse of what's going on in the room today. Over the next week or so, we'll be focusing on this. And just to see how this works. When the kids are done, they're going to do 3 different books. And they come into Google Classroom and they can upload all their evidence. So if they took notes on a Google Doc, they'll turn in the Google Doc here. If they took notes on paper, they'll upload that to Google Drive and they'll turn in their paper notes right through Google Classroom. Also, author study directions are here attached. Also printed out copies for the kids. And there's also other resources in Classroom for the kids to investigate her. Looking at it, you can see the kids are in here right now, some of them. There's her website, there's an interview with her, there's a Teacher True bio, we've got her Twitter account here, and as the kids find materials to help us research, I'm adding them to the list. So some of the kids are actually finding some things online that will help each other research and investigate Patricia a little further.